Top 10 bankrupt councils. It's bleak and affecting people in many ways. Sadly, it's the reality with many councils today. Let me take you behind the headlines to understand what's happening in our most financially challenged councils. Here is the top 10 councils that are bankrupt. Number 10, we have Hartlepool. It's a town that's seen better days. Fishing's not what it used to be, and that's hit hard. Over a third of kids here grow up in poverty. They're investing in the waterfront, attracting new businesses and tourists. Next up, we have Sandwell, in the heart of the Black Country. This area was hit hard by the decline of manufacturing. Over a third of kids here live in poverty, but there's a real sense of community, people pulling together. They're building a new hospital, the Midland Metropolitan. University Hospital development is bringing 700 new jobs to the area. Liverpool, full of life, music, history. But it's a place of contrasts, isn't it? Buzzing waterfront, tourists, posh restaurants. A few streets away, kids go to bed hungry. Nearly half the kids live in poverty. But Liverpool's got spirit, you know. This fight. Here's a sobering statistic. 45% of Knowsley's neighbourhoods rank among the most deprived 10% in England. The average life expectancy is 7 years lower than the most affluent areas of Britain. Yet, Knowsley Safari Park attracts over 600,000 visitors annually, providing vital local employment. Birmingham, the second city, right? Full of energy, diversity and ambition. But even here, poverty casts a long shadow. 40% of kids grow up in poverty. But Brum's got this fighting spirit, you know. They hosted the Commonwealth Games last year, brought in investment, created jobs, and there's a real sense of community here. Hull. Remember when it was the UK City of Culture? All those amazing art installations, the place was buzzing. But behind the headlines, Hull's got its struggles. Nearly half the areas here are in the most deprived 10% in the country. That year, a City of Culture brought in investment. Manchester. You can't move for cranes here, can you? Building new flats, offices, the lot. But that boom doesn't reach everyone. Over 40% of kids here live in poverty. There are inspiring projects like Media City UK, creating jobs and bringing investment. Burnley. This place was once a powerhouse of the Industrial Revolution. Then the mills closed and it was like someone switched the lights off. Now they're building a new future on aerospace and advanced manufacturing. Companies like Safran Nacelles are creating high-skilled jobs. Middlesbrough. This place was built on industry, wasn't it? Steel, engineering, proper graft. But those industries have been in decline for years, hitting the town hard. Nearly half the kids here live in poverty. They're pumping money into the boho zone, turning old industrial buildings into spaces for digital businesses. Blackpool. Mention that name and you think seaside fun, stag doos, and that iconic tower, right? But scratch beneath the surface, and there's a different story. This place tops the charts for deprivation in England. 8 out of 10 of the most deprived neighbourhoods are in the bottom 1%. People here struggle to put food on the table, heat their homes, basic stuff. The average wage is £27,000 a year, 10 grand less than the rest of the country. Behind all these statistics, these percentages are real people. People like Sarah, a single mum in Blackpool. She's working 2 jobs to keep her kids fed and clothed. Or Mohammed in Birmingham, who lost his factory job but retrained and now runs his own business. The story of Britain's most deprived councils isn't just about poverty, it's about potential. It's about communities facing every challenge, yet showing remarkable resilience.